Hi Sparrows! I'm going to read you guys a book today. This book is called Winnie the Witch and it's one of my favorites. And the authors Corky Paul and Valerie Thomas. So just like a regular story, I'm going to read the words, then I'm going to show you the pictures. So everyone open up your listening ears, zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. This story is called Winnie the Witch. This was one of my favorite stories when I was a little girl, and my son Angus loved it too. Winnie the Witch. Winnie the Witch lived in a black house in the forest. The house was black on the outside and black on the inside. The carpets were black, the chairs were black, the bed was black, black sheets, black blankets, even the bath was black. Look at that. It's a very, very black house. Winnie the Witch lived in the black house with her cat Wilbur. He was black too, and this is how the trouble began. Look, there's Wilbur, her cat, who is very fuzzy and very black. When Wilbur sat in a chair with his eyes open, Winnie could see him. She could see his eyes anyway. But when Wilbur closed his eyes and went to sleep, Winnie couldn't see him at all. That is when she sat on him. And I'm pretty sure he's going, meow. When Wilbur sat on the carpet with his eyes open, Winnie could see him. She could see his eyes anyway. But when Wilbur closed his eyes and went to sleep, Winnie couldn't see him at all. That is when she tripped over him. Like she's tripping over him and going, meow, and going flying. One day after a nasty fall, Winnie decided something had to be done. She picked up her magic wand, waved it at once and said, abracadabra. Wilbur was a black cat no longer. Oops. He was... what colour? Bright green. You ever seen a green cat? I haven't. Now Wilbur slept on the chair. Winnie could see him. When Wilbur slept on the floor, she could see him. And when she went to sleep in the bed, Wilbur, was not allowed to sleep on the bed. So now he's green. She can see him everywhere. He's not allowed to sleep in the bed. My cat is. So Winnie put him outside in the grass. With Wilbur outside in the grass, Winnie couldn't see him, even when his eyes were wide open. Winnie came hurrying outside. She tripped over Wilbur, turned 3 somersaults, and fell in a bush. Because he's green, she can't see him. He's camouflaged. This time, Winnie was furious. She picked up her magic wand, waved it 5 times, and... what colour do you think she's going to turn him? Maybe red? Blue? Abracadabra. Wilbur had a red head, a yellow body, pink legs, blue whiskers, and 4 purple legs. But his eyes were still green. Winnie could see Wilbur when he sat in a chair, when he lay in the grass, when he crawled in the grass, and even when he climbed to the top of the tallest tree. So now he's rainbow, but does he look happy? I don't think so. And there he is, all the way at the top of the tree, hiding. Wilbur climbed to the top of the tallest tree to hide. He looked ridiculous and he knew it. Even the birds laughed at him. Wilbur was miserable. He stayed at the top of the tree all day and all night. The next morning, Wilbur was still in the tree. Winnie was worried. She loved Wilbur, and she hated him being miserable. Look, he's so sad and hiding in the tree. He doesn't want to be rainbow coloured. So Winnie had an idea. She waved her magic wand and abracadabra. Wilbur was back to being a black cat one more. He came down from the tree purring happily. Then Winnie waved her magic wand again and again and again and again. Look. What do you think she's using her magic wand for? She's waving it all over the place. Now, instead of a black house, she had a yellow house with a red roof and a red door. The chairs were white with red and white cushions. The carpet was green with pink roses. The bed was blue and pink and white with pink blankets. And the bath was gleaming white. And now Winnie could see Wilbur no matter where he sat. So look, she made his house and her house all different colours. So Wilbur will no longer be hidden. The end. And there's the back. Well, Wilbur's happy. I hope you enjoyed that book. It was called Winnie the Witch by Corky Paul and Valerie Thomas. Love you guys. Have a good night.